Hey Leo, it's Fawn and Fire Intuitive. I hope you guys are doing awesome. I'm going to be doing general and love readings for Leo, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. It's a general reading. If it doesn't resonate with you, check out my videos for your Moon, Rising, or Venus sign, okay? Yeah, so I'm going to pull energy cards for you and do a general reading, and then at the end it'll be love for singles and couples. Leo, late September, early October 2018. Thanks you guys for all the support you give the channel. I really appreciate when you subscribe, comment, let me know that it resonates. Liking the video really helps the channel. Also, thank you guys so much. End of August and early September, I was really slammed with personal readings, which I greatly appreciate. It's been awesome getting to know you guys. What is happening with Leo? I feel like hectic. I don't know if some of you are just like really busy right now, or maybe you need to be busy, but you're not getting done everything you need to get done. But I feel like a frantic energy. Leo, late September, early October. Align your life. What is no longer in alignment with who you really are? And she's fragmented. And that's exactly what I felt. Like, even as I was like trying to talk, I'm like, so many, like, I just felt like my brain couldn't focus. Like I was all over the place. So definitely, Leo, not definitely, but for those of you it resonates with, there could be some places you're spreading yourself too thin, some energies you're carrying that aren't yours to carry. You could be trying to do certain things to people please, trying to do certain things because you don't want anyone to see you drop the ball. You could be avoiding situations altogether because ultimately deep down you don't want to do it, but you don't want to have to tell somebody you don't want to do it. So you're just avoiding it, but still the stress is on you as though you were doing it anyway. What is no longer in alignment with what you truly are? Give me another energy card for Leo. Man holding coin. So interesting. Everyone's getting someone holding a coin. This could be a father figure that you feel like you have to please because he's like paying your tuition or helping you with your car, your cell phone, something like that. This could be husband, boss. Even for some of you, like a professor, somebody holding like what you feel like they hold something dear to you, and they have the ability to choose like whether you're going to be, or maybe even just the way they talk to you, it determines whether you feel like you have value or you don't. If some of you, this is a romantic relationship, it's like if you hear from them, if they take you out, if they tell you they love you, whatever, then you feel like, okay, I have value, I feel stable, and the rest of the time you're feeling all scattered. So definitely there could be somebody in your life that you feel like you want them to see your value. And you don't want to let them down. For some of you men, it could be the same. You feel like, okay, if I'm not making a certain amount of money, if I don't act like, I'm sorry, my hair is like going crazy. Put it behind my shoulder. Some of you men feel like if you're not making enough money, if you're not keeping everything handled, like all the balls in the air, that you're not good enough. And it could even be that you dropped a ball And so you feel scattered and you feel not good enough. And usually man holding the coin, it means like a man coming in with money, or it means money coming in, financial prosperity. And that could very well be what's going to happen, but something's out of alignment that has you in this place where you might not even be ready for it if it wants to come in. So it's important to lay down some of this scattered energy, get grounded in the moment, know what you want, let go of the fear. Fear is the lowest vibration, fear is the opposite of love. Fear, it does scatter us. It stagnates us because we're afraid to take risks. We're afraid of what people will think of us. We're afraid of letting people down. We're afraid of not being good enough. And we end up like holding back, and this energy builds up because we're not being true and authentic to ourselves. Whew, I'm starting to feel a little more peaceful now. Good. That was uncomfortable. I'm sorry if you're feeling that. Leo, late September, early October. Six of Cups. Okay. So this can represent someone from your past coming back. This can represent memories, reconciliation. Ten of Swords in reverse. So definitely there could be something from the past that you haven't let go of. The Ten of Swords is a painful ending. It's betrayal. It's getting stabbed in the back. And a lot of times we get stabbed in the back, but we don't let it go. Like it's over and done with, and we hold on to it. And so this could be, if you are dealing with kind of feeling frantic and trying to keep everything up in the air, it's possible because you have like failed in the past or been stabbed in the back in the past, and you know how hard it is, and you don't want to like you don't want to go through that again. I keep looking at this card, the two little boys, and they're just like picking flowers and putting them in the cup. They're just outside together, sitting in the grass, enjoying the day. And I feel like that is important for you right now, that, you need to get out in nature. Sometimes just walking outside barefoot is so great. Picking some flowers. Sometimes I just sit in the grass and I tear up the grass. But it does ground us, gets us in the moment, rather than go, worry. We have the Ace of Wands in reverse, okay? Some of you are really hoping for like a fresh start, or a fresh start with someone from your past, and it hasn't happened. And so you're like stuck between the pain and the hope. And, this could be the person that, like, if they reach out, you're like, oh, okay, phew, I feel good. And if they don't, you don't. Some of you have been hoping for a fresh start for a while, and it just hasn't come. And some of you are feeling a big lack of inspiration, like, okay, I don't want to be scattered. I want to align my life, but I don't know what direction to go. And I just got a feeling that you need to look backwards. Some of you, there's something you need to complete. We have the Six of Swords. One of the reasons you may not have peace about like moving forward is there's actually, for some of you career-wise, there's something you were doing in the past, or something that you identified that you loved in the past that you've almost forgotten about, probably just because of pressures and, things have just started progressing forward, and you've kind of gotten on this momentum. But there's like this simplicity, something that you loved, something that you wanted to be, something that really resonates with you that you need to look backwards for, okay? And, the Six of Swords, swords are our thoughts. And you have swords here twice, 10 of Swords and the Six of Swords, both in reverse. So negative thinking, she is sliced up. In some ways, because of things that you're holding on to, thought patterns that you have, beliefs about yourself, you are just slicing yourself up right now and making it really hard to see your own value, to see your potential, to see what you deserve, what's coming in for you, to see the abundance that you're able to create, to even have new ideas, because you're really beat up right now. But a lot of it is what you're allowing and what you're thinking and what you're dwelling on. And I know it's hard because obviously somebody, with the 10 of Swords and really longing for peace, wanting to move forward to peace, but having all these thoughts about past pains, and I just saw 1111. It's hard and it's real. So it's very hard. But what I'm seeing here is, possibility for healing, that the pain can be in the past. It does not have to consume your thoughts. You can be moving towards peace. You can be moving towards a new, exciting start, financial blessing, really knowing your value. And I just saw 1144 too, which has been the number of the day for me. And for me, it's had to do with career and practical things. So I'm going to apply it here too. You have the ability to create, to make the money you want to make, to be the person you want to be. And even as I'm having a hard time shuffling these cards, I'm thinking, even when it seems like it's not coming together at first, keep your thoughts balanced. Stay in that simplistic thing of like, no, it's as simple as putting the flower in the cup, as simple as when you were little, playing outside. It's just as easy to create like a magnificent future. Stay in that area of peace, and create it. Rather than like beating yourself up like, I'm not good enough, people aren't going to want that. No, I screwed up in the past. All the fears. It's like, no, just simple. Pick the flower, put it in the cup. Pick the flower, put it in the cup. One step in front of the other. Stay in that place of peace. I don't know if that makes any sense, but like I can feel it. I don't know if the analogy is working, but I can feel it. Just that simplistic childlike faith energy, like a child would have no problem asking $20 for a mud pie because he believes it's the best mud pie ever made. He doesn't think about all the what ifs or the obstacles. I'm going to pull one more card for this and then we'll go on to love. Anything else for Leo? Yeah, we have the 8 of Cups in reverse, okay? So it's like you're not walking towards what emotionally fulfills you because you're still weighed down by cups of the past, having a hard time leaving those behind. Emotionally. And a lot of it has to do with your thoughts, so getting those in order, believing what you deserve. Let's see what's happening in love, Leo. Singles and couples. If you are interested in a personal reading, my email's in the box below. You can just shoot me an email and we'll set up a time. Leo, singles and couples, one card for each. Couples. For singles, we have engagement. Your love life is ascending to a higher level of commitment. And for couples, we have let your friends help you. Ask for and accept help from others. I feel like some of you singles, somebody is like into your hands. Like, I picture them like looking at your hands, holding your hands. Like they find your hands elegant. Like when you're not even noticing. There's somebody even who could be watching you who like sees you do something with your hands and is like, those are some masculine hands, or oh, she looks so feminine. I wish she would touch me with those hands. Some of you too, you need to pay attention when somebody like touches your hand, which I have never said that before, but I just got a picture of like somebody's hand lingering a little too long, and that's a person, and I have chills as I'm saying that. That's like somebody interested in you, Leo. And that might be your only sign that they are. It really might be your only. Leo, we have Queen of Wands in reverse. It could be you. It could be another fire sign or someone with fire in their chart. Aries, Sagittarius, Leo. And we have the Six of Wands in reverse. And the Five of Swords in reverse. No, for couples. Some of you, I'm assuming there was a breakup for the singles, okay? Jeez. Just shuffling my hair now. Okay, for singles, so we have Six of Wands in reverse, okay? So, and we have Five of Swords in reverse. This could have been like a kind of public breakup, or publicly, like your relationship just didn't go well. Again, like I said, this could be someone watching you and they're not making it public. You'll know, like, because you see them staring at your hands or they touch your hands. Or you could have a lot of shame, feeling like publicly people saw some arguments that you had with somebody and you're just like embarrassed, don't want to like get back out there. You feel like certain times you've gone on dates or whatever and it's just been a disaster. And some of you are, the reason you're having a hard time connecting with people, and this could be someone that you've dealt with or multiple people that you've dealt with, but it's like you're this creative, passionate, beautiful, strong person, but for some reason it's coming off like with an edge, like people might be afraid, like, oh, like they sense kind of this anger and they get afraid, like, oh, if I get too close, this could get crazy fast. So they pull back. Okay. Give me one more card regarding this. Yeah, the Sun in reverse, Leo. So you're showing up here big time. And what it's showing me is like you have the ability to have public victory and the sun wants to shine on you in major ways. But part of you doesn't believe it. And it could be because you feel like, especially with all those swords cards in the general portion of the reading, you don't feel like you deserve it. You are very focused on your weaknesses. You're focused on like past times that you like lost your temper or things you did. And you don't feel super confident like people are going to see your worth. But they do, and they are, and they will. But it's like you have to believe that again because you have to get to a place of confidence so that your energy doesn't seem on guard. So you're not carrying past pain and past fights and projecting that onto new things trying to come in. Because new things are trying to come in. New things are definitely trying to come in. It's like you're at a place where those desires of your heart that you've been wanting, your love life is ascending to a higher level of commitment. Okay, and this too, as it does, you might be coming off very like I said, like someone's like watching you and like, oh, she's so feminine. Oh, his hands are so strong, and they have this picture of who you are in their head, and then as they get close to you, you might come off harsh as they get close to you, and you want to make sure that you're doing your own healing and you're not putting too much pressure on a relationship or a person, because they're going to let you down. They're not always going to be like worship you and be like, they might in the beginning. They might be like, oh, you're so amazing. You're so beautiful. You're so handsome. Like you're a boy band. And then, like what happens in a relationship, they kind of get back into their normal routine, or men pull back to, analyze certain things. Don't freak out and show you're crazy, because it's going to stop the sun from wanting to come in. Not that I'm saying you're crazy, but you know what I mean. If someone doesn't text you back or whatever, and you like react really bad, it could actually block the sun that's trying to come in. Okay. For couples, let your friends help you. Ask for and accept support from others. We have the Queen of Swords. So some of you could be dealing with an air sign, Aries, Aquarius, Gemini. Some of you could be going through a divorce or a breakup. We have the Hanged Man, okay? Pisces. And then we have the Page of Wands in reverse. Okay, so some of you could be in a relationship where things have gotten a little cold, they've gotten stagnant, or you've split up and you're in separation and you're not getting the messages that you want. So it's important, first off, to, and this Hanged Man is in reverse, so you're not necessarily taking this hiatus in a spiritual way. You like kind of gaining enlightenment from it. You're not getting the messages you want. And what I feel is important is to make sure you have other things filling you besides just this person or your person. It's like you need, sometimes we have a big cup that needs filling, and the person we're with, yeah, the person we're with, we have the Four of Cups in reverse. The person we're with only has so much that they can pour into our cup, and if we keep trying to get more out of them, it does cause separation. It stops like even what we were getting from coming in, okay? And so it's important that you have like friendships and hobbies and other things that excite you and fill your cup, so that you're not draining someone's cup, or you're not devastated when they're not in a place where they can give you what you need, okay? I feel like for some of you it's important to not focus so much on what's missing, but focus on what's there. Because it seems like you're staying. Even if some of you might be talking to like a younger fire sign on the side or something, but that person doesn't have good intentions. It's just like trying to get some fuel outside of the relationship. But it's like very important to focus on what is there. What is there in the relationship that's positive, and then what else is in your life that's positive, and making sure you're getting what you need from multiple sources. Okay, Leo, I hope this was helpful for you. So much love and light to you. Follow me on Instagram, Fawn and Fire Intuitive, or you can just search Fawn and Fire. I'm going to be posting mini readings there, and I will talk to you guys soon. Bye.